Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm super pumped today because we're checking out the brand new trailer for GTA 6. It just dropped and we're gonna break it down, catch all the epic moments and talk about what this game could bring to the table. You do not wanna miss this, so let's jump right in. So as you can see here, the landscape looks super detailed. The weather is really realistic and the water is crystal clear. It all just looks amazing. Here you can see that the character movements are super smooth and the shirt moves realistically, like it actually reacts to the physics.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Instead, in this scene, you can see how the game does a great job simulating real muscle movement. You can actually see how the arm bends and the bicep tightens. The puddles also look very realistic. The reflections, it's just amazing. And also the sweat on Jason's body is really well done. It looks very realistic. Well, here it looks like Jason's got some charm and he easily attracts women. The reflections on the windshield and the rear view mirror will look great. And take a look at the air movement, it is well executed. When Jason opens the drawer, the coins rattle and move slightly. There are also workers on the side of the road. It looks like that this GTA is going to be much more immersive than the previous ones. In this picture, we can see Jason training at Ocean Beach. It looks like he's lifting over 175 pounds, which are about 80 kilos. The sand looks also full of details. Look for example at the small dunes left by people. The sunlight casts a soft diffused glow, giving the scene a very beautiful effect to see. In this shop instead we can see a lot of details and a cat on the right. They seem much more detailed compared to those in GTA 5. In this scene we can see that some people are being taken into custody by the police. I wonder if this is a random event or not. This is instead the penitentiary where Lucia is being held. In this scene, Jason arrives at the prison to pick up Lucia. It's here that we learn his full name, Jason Duval. We can also hear Jason saying that he's there for Lucia Caminos. And there she is, Lucia. It's a bit hard to see, but she wears an ankle monitor. This appears to be a romantic moment between the two characters. Well, can't blame her, after a long time in jail. In this scene we can see again that Lucia's air movement is very well done, while the weapon she is holding is an MP5 with a straight magazine. The facial details on this man are also impressive. You can clearly see the sweat on his face, showing how scared he is. In this picture, Jason has a scope on his submachine gun, so of course we are going to be able to modify our weapons again. Jason and Lucia are having a drink here. The movement of the fluid in the bottle is simulated very well. In this shot we can see that the sunset colors are beautifully simulated and the boat floats gently on the water. The sunset is amazing and take a look at the weather, it's so beautiful to see. Here we can see a plane near an hangar. I don't know if we're going to be able to play some missions for this Brian or not. In this picture these people are cleaning the streets and there is something you must really see. Take a look at the pincer, it opens and closes when the girl grabs the can. In this scene, Lucia says that this place is just a start for them. I personally think that she's already dreaming of a bigger house. Here, Jason and Lucia are having a party in this bar with some friends. I'm not sure what they're celebrating though. In this section of the trailer, Lucia pulls Jason towards something. You can clearly see that the movements of the woman in the back are also very smooth. The glitter on her dress looks natural and catches the light perfectly. The movement of her hips looks also very natural. Here she turns around like she did in the first trailer and her movements look very smooth. In this scene we can see that the earrings motion is really well done. I also like the way he takes her hand, the way he wraps his fingers. And this is the famous nightclub 919. If you remember, in the first trailer there was a plane advertising this nightclub. In this picture we can see Lucia dancing with Jason and she wears the same dress of before. I really like how the dress sparkles under the lights. It looks like that these guys are angry for something, but I'm not sure why. A detail that you can notice is the vein on his bicep, it's very well done. In this scene Lucia is running away from the police. The very first thing I noticed is that the streets are full of litter and debris, but every piece feels deliberately placed. Rockstar really nailed the realism. You can even see the cracks and the wear in the road. The tattoo on this agent's arm is very well done, and so does the reflection on his glasses. In this picture you can see Jason doing a drive-by and the muzzle flash reflects clearly off the car. And as in GTA 5 you can see that the slide kicks back when he shoots. In this shot I saw three main details. This girl has long nails, so who knows if we're going to be able to wear them or make them grow. The bus on the back is very modern, so we're gonna see beautiful vehicles. And for last, Vice City has an elevated train as a mean of transport. I just wonder if we will be able to drive it. Here Lucia's dress reflects perfectly the pink light coming from the right. In this scene we can see Lucia fighting. I wonder if we will be able to fight in the cage like in GTA The Ballad of Gay Tony. In this scene instead we can see Lucia firing a multiple grenade launcher from the back of this vehicle. The explosions look very realistic and the cars deform convincingly in the blast. In this scene we can see Lucia fighting with another woman. It's a scene filled with adrenaline and it's not every day you end up fighting in a landing gear bay. When the girls land on the landing gear door, it shifts slightly. Here we can see a car that pulls something. I guess it's a safe or something like that. Moreover, the colors of the night look pretty vibrant. In this picture we can see the Ocean Drive and we can also see a few vehicles that were already present in GTA 5. There is also this Dominion Hotel. I hope that we can explore it inside. We can catch a glimpse of Vice City's nightlife here. I personally love that pink retro vibe. It's got that classic 80s Miami feel. This one instead is probably one of Vice City's strip clubs. About this picture we have few things to say. First of all, I'd like to draw your attention to this. This is a controller. It reminds me a little bit of the PS4's one. And it goes with this console. So we'll see about that. Then about these beers, there is a little bit of foam on the beer on the left and there are droplets of water on the beer on the right. In the television you can see a lot of guns exposed in the back of this guy at Phil's ammunition. I hope that we'll be able to use them and that they're not just for the exposition. As he moves to the right we can see more weapons exposed in the back. While for the weapon that you can see in the foreground it's an M249. Additionally, this man has an 80s haircut. He reminds me a bit of Phil Cassidy from GTA Vice City, even though he was blonde. And in this scene you can see that guy having fun with the M249. In this picture we can see Lucia coming back home while Jason is sleeping on the couch. The way the light reflects on the wood floor looks amazing. And while other couples have cats or dogs, they have a snake. In this frame we can see a buzzard flying over the swamp. The machine gun mounted on the side is a new feature, so I guess that we will be able to operate it. As Jason flies the helicopter, you can see that both cyclic sticks move together. Here, Jason and Lucia are going on a jet ski, and there are also a lot of people around partying on the yacht. Another thing I noticed is that of course the characters can get multiple haircuts, and each one of them totally changes how they look. Jason is riding a bike here, and all I can say is that the details on the bike itself are very well done. This one instead, I think that is just a mission where we have to steal the car on that truck. Here, the two protagonists probably hold up in a motel, either after a job or while planning it. In this scene, I think that is probably Lucia shooting at the helicopter. The bullet impact seems also very realistic. I really like how the bike bounces here. Here, Jason grips the back of the car, barely managing to stay aboard. It reminds me a little bit of that mission in GTA 5 where you have to take the yacht back with Franklin. This is just a scene of a shipyard where a few guys are fixing a boat. Somebody is welding something on the background. In this scene instead, a car drives towards the city as the sun sets on the horizon, bathing the skyline in warm orange and pink hues. I honestly like the vibe it gives. So guys, we are at the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching my trailer analysis, and know that I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video. Love you guys.